It's now March, and in February we talked to you about lead magnets, how to create them with AI, how to get them out in front of an audience, and how you can use them to get more subscribers. This month we're talking about monetization, how you can make money with your newsletter. We're going to be starting off looking at Beehiiv. I've got some newsletters that I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the different methods you can use in different niches, different styles of newsletters in order to make money. Here we are on Smarter Daily. If you want to check this out, I'll leave a link down in the description. This is hosted on Beehiiv, but you can see straight away that they have customized the newsletter so it fits in exactly with their branding. For example, we've got this black background instead of the classic white that Beehiiv comes with. If you're wondering, we do this for clients. It is very easy to do. If you want to start your own newsletter, then you can start with the standard theme. If you want to start your own newsletter, you can start with the standard Beehiiv theme. And then once you've got your newsletter up and running, you can come in and start to change some of these features. You're obviously going to have to learn how to do it, and then you can put it into action. So what we're focusing on is the ways that this newsletter is monetizing. So the first thing I want to do is take you into one of their posts. You can see that this is their latest post on the 1st of March. We've got the standard layout that we would expect to see of somebody who knows what they're doing when they're writing a newsletter. We've got the title nice and big. We've got their branding here. We've got the social media links. All of this has been set up. And then we have the newsletter. They're using the breaks that you can do within Beehiiv to set everything out, putting those pattern interrupters in and making you read more. And you can see here that this is basically a curated newsletter. We've got a curation of inspiring quotes. We also straight away, we can see here, we have a sponsorship, and I'll get to sponsorships in a second. But this is not that difficult to create. It would be very easy to curate all of this information together. They then have an inspirational video, one that people can watch, and then they have links to other articles as well. So we've seen straight away they've got the first way that they're monetizing is with their sponsorships. What they also have is they have a premium version of their newsletter. Again, this is very easy once you know how to set up in Beehiiv. They have the monthly option, where you can see everything you get in there. And then they have the annual option, which saves money as well. So this is the first way that they are monetizing. They're going to be on the top plan within Beehiiv, paying monthly in order to get access to these features. But as you can see, they only need to make a couple of annual sales a month in order to be able to cover that outgoing. But what they also have set up, as we saw, is that sponsorship. And if we go along to the top tabs here, this is an internal page that they've created on the Beehiiv platform. And you can see they've got information about their advertising. Now, if you want to know how to set out your advertising, then you could come along and you could study this page. But as you can see, they basically want some copy, or they will write it for you. They'll tell you what kind of advertising slots that you can get. And you can see here they provide their data, which is something that we recommend to clients. They make it easy for sponsors to find this information. 15,000 members currently on this newsletter, with a 50% open rate and a 10% click-through rate, which are great numbers when we think about industry averages being lower than both of these numbers. And a USA subscriber base, which again, a lot of people that want to sponsor newsletters are looking for a European or a US or an Australian audience. And then again, you can see the pricing, $200 per month, cancel anytime, so you can just stay within your newsletter for a while if you're getting the return on investment, or you can pay once, and they estimate around 300 clicks. And this is the great part here. We've got an estimated cost per click of 0.67. Now, if you were running Facebook ads, we would talk to clients and say you're looking at $2 to $3 per click as an industry average, but obviously depending on what the industry is, that can vary massively. So we normally say when you're setting your budget initially, especially if you haven't run Facebook ads before and we're testing out copy, we're aiming for $3 per click, and then we do everything we can obviously to lower that. So they're saying that they're getting 0.67 per click. So if a sponsor was looking at this particular niche, then that would be a great ROI to aim for based on those industry standards for Facebook ads. Again, you can see a bit more information, and then they have the contact email down there where you can get in contact with them and you can talk to them about advertising. So they are making great use of what is already within the Beehiiv platform. There's one thing I noticed that they're not doing that is something that Beehiiv does that you might want to consider. And I did see that they don't have the referral program set up. Now, again, you have to pay the premium for that in Beehiiv. But the nice thing about the referral program is that every time one of your subscribers hits a milestone, and what I mean by that is they refer enough people to your newsletter, let's say 2 people, they will get a reward. And the nice thing about that reward is it can be digital, and if it's digital, it can be fulfilled automatically, which means that if it was a digital download like a book of quotes, something to do with motivation, journaling, something that linked into this niche, then you would be able to set that up. This newsletter could set that up and then have their own members, of 15,000 members, referring other people that they know to this particular newsletter. And as the milestones go up, as people refer 2, 5, 10, 15, 20 people, the rewards get bigger. As I said, you can do it physical products if you want to, but then you have to get involved with fulfillment. But you can also do digital products as well, and then it can all be done through email. So as they're probably paying for a lot of the Beehiiv features anyway, this is something that wouldn't take a huge amount of time to set up, especially if you know what you're doing on the Beehiiv platform, but then could provide a good return on investment, especially if they're making money in terms of growing their subscriber base. So hopefully this was useful, showing how this kind of curated newsletter monetizes. We'll be making more of these videos in the future. If you want any help with monetization or any niches you want us to cover, just put them down in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one.